CT Scout, CT, man, like what up, nigga? West side, what it do, nigga? East side, y'all ain't no phone on this kid, nigga. They favor, you know how you dress on the love, nigga. I don't need nothing, nigga. That's it.
All right. How y'all feeling?
Good. We will.
I am the beginning. First, allow me to address this like a poem and bless this microphone like it's sin, admitting that I am God's chosen, manifesting his word behind bars like I'm closed in. My exposed pen, scripting scripture. God said I will use you to bring news to the hearts of men. That's why I sent you. Although I am a sinner, and his word lies dormant, I believe he was feeding the fetus, bringing these pieces to a being that hadn't been born yet. So my course was set. Long before these chords poured from the orifice, now I hoard this cordless. Lord, it's your disciple, delivering hymns from the Bible because I'm trying to live just like you. Maybe revive a few. Lost souls at the crossroads. So wrap your arms around those who aren't believing that he rose when the rock road holds. Oh, didn't even. Lord, your word is music to my ears. I said wrap your arms around those who aren't believing that he rose when the rock. Think about it.
Bring that back.
I said wrap your arms around those who aren't believing that he rose when the rock rolled. You see, I get my hymns from him. And since he sent me, I insist on singing his symphony until my sins released, which is why I pen this piece. And I won't cease until I find your peace. So Lord, I seek your spirit like a seance, but I stay armed with words that strike nerves like nails through palms.
Come on now.
I am the beginning, and his word is made evident by my presence. So if I leave this earth because I'm chosen to see Christ, I'm hoping that my spoken word can breathe life. So from flesh to dust, his revelation will be chronicled from the Genesis until our souls. Exodus. I go by the name of Rhetorik, y'all, and I'm from South Bend. Huge fan of top shelf poetry. Shout out to Red Rob, Big Section. Been rocking with them for a while, huge fans. And I just want to give them a shout out for inviting me and giving me the opportunity to express myself. I'm gonna be all over the place. Is that all right? So
that's my brother.
So listen, check this out. Can we rap a taste? I don't really get into like love poems or nothing like that. I had a girlfriend once. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Can I get that?
Church on the move.
Lord, can I get that water?
What a water. Give me that water. Give me that water.
Right. And
what's up, brother? Yeah.
He needs a water after that's your girlfriend. That's interesting.
See, he might need that crown, that double shot of crown I got back there.
So listen, no.
I'll make sure he get home.
See, when you reflect, I was reflecting and fuck that. This is about somebody that don't like my ass no more. All right, I'm not here to bash her though. Matter of fact, she was in a class all by herself. But it seems that what she needed wasn't me. You see, she could do bad by herself, so I guess I was just her move. And what occurred turned out to be a learning curve. You see, I had to learn her curves, and it was more than I was used to. So the strategy was to allow her full access to the anatomy. You see, I wanted to be used too. But the thing I couldn't admit to was her potential to make my heart hurt. And I knew that it was strong because I was drawn to her like artwork. And it became obvious to me the way she made me learn her psychology. But I thought was a mind trick. It was an assignment. And what's sad is at the time I didn't realize what the sign meant, so I couldn't take credit. Because even with perfect attendance, she could see the difference. But where I once pursued with consistency, now she insists that it's me being different. And what's sad is I was always bad at math, so I didn't see the division. So I cheated. I didn't take heed to what she needed until she was leaving. It was told. My ass was out here creeping with X's and O's. And I allowed my history to ruin our chemistry. Because that past chick, it was a bad pick, and That's why I'm in misery. But you see, I didn't see the decline in declining, nor did I recognize the importance of degrees till she turned cold on me. But I should have known that a woman of her stature could never settle for a bachelor. And everything that I mistook was textbook. And so I failed to reach my destiny. It hurts like hell now. She won't even check. But I'm grateful for the lessons because now I'm locked in. Ready to spring on her to question like a pop quiz. So I want to show her that I want her more than anything else. And she'll no longer be in the class.
By herself. Cold game, Lord. That's my brother. That's my brother. That's my brother right there, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, everybody leaving with a degree in something. Look. Yes, sir.
Hey, Red Rob. I never said that she was a superwoman. As a matter of fact, far from it. She was fly at night when she donned her costume jewelry. And to this, I became accustomed, but by day she fooled me. It was like she had a secret identity. She couldn't hide what was inside. I don't know why I didn't see. Maybe a part of her powers were to cloud my vision so I couldn't see who she really was. Or maybe she knew well how to cast a spell to make me think it was really love. Well, I was infatuated by the transformation and transfixed by the way her pants fit. You see, she didn't need much Maybelline. She kept her hair cold down to her pedicure toes and everything in between. But a superwoman? Not true. Because when the layers were removed, I could see that she was aware and I wasn't prepared for a full moon. When the layers were removed, I could see that she was aware and I wasn't prepared for a full moon. Until she started howling and growling because I did not feel it. I should have been left this bitch life, but it was close to midnight.
It was Thriller. Hey, Lord, and you and Gary. And you and Gary, look.
I tried to restrain her. I did not feel her. And she started howling and growling because I did not feel her. I should have been left this bitch life, but it was close to midnight. Thriller, so I tried to restrain her because she was hitting me, screaming obscenities, and that's when it all came out. Then she ripped off her trainer and literally, it all came out. Now her friends, they told me that I should let her be before she started changing.
Into a letter B.
I should have took heed. They told me that I should let her be before she started changing. I should have took heed to this when she said to me, "You wouldn't like me when I'm angry." And a metamorphosis was unfortunate and it was passed down through generations. So if we make up now, I can't cover you, girl, because you lack the foundation.
Rewind.
Yeah, do that one more again.
She told me that I should let her be before she started changing. I should have took heed to this when she said to me, "You wouldn't like me when I'm angry." And the metamorphosis was unfortunate, but it was passed down through generations. So if we make up now, I can't cover you, girl, because you lack the foundation. And if your blemishes weren't so intimate, shit, I wouldn't have noticed your concealment. Wow. Next time, just keep it 100, girl. Hashtag no filter. Looks can be deceiving.
I just got done cutting my grass. What you do, bro, before you came up here? Hey, so what's out there?
New shit. Big sets. New shit. Red Rock. New shit. If y'all hear something y'all like, let me know. This is a new one. This is my first time performing this one, so
I already let you know.
let me know. This is a letter to the side piece.
This is interesting.
You see me bump your leg?
This is a letter to the side piece. We're sick and tired of the shit that you've been doing. And so we won't condone the way you break up homes and leave families ruined. When it's all that they've got. So it must be your intent to cause harm, because all I see is young men dying to have you under their arm after they shoot their shot. Plus, it's just too dramatic. The way you automatically fire off at the mouth, but I guess that's why they call you ratchet. But I understand the appeal. Because they lust to grip your butt, yet still keep you concealed. But I guess looks can kill. So you're only attracted to a generation that's young and dumb. But they keep an itchy trigger finger. That's how they make you come. So don't get your hopes up, queen. Because there won't be wedding bells when he lets it ring. And you're left standing at the altar a whole. Still. Because these niggas hold still with the intentions of leaving somebody at the altar with holes. Still. And it's a sad case. Because I can still see the pastor's face at the pulpit. Bitch, you want to masturbate and play with your bullet, because I can't fuck with you. And I finally realized why you prey on weak men. It's because he had mothers that didn't pray on the weekend. So go to hell before you leave someone else a shell of themselves. That's why I'm tired. Because I've watched so many souls expire that my heart's on fire. So Jeremiah, God will greet you at the pearly gates, and he'll be glad to meet you, nephew. She might have been fine for 38, but who the fuck made this bitch special? Ooh, shit. This is a letter to the side piece. Because we don't fuck with you or your kind. And we're sick of the way you break our hearts and blow our minds. Signed, the ones you left behind. I want to dedicate.
Rewind the whole piece.
I want to dedicate that to everyone who's lost someone through gun violence. Next piece. So I have sons, and when they started to become of age, it was time for me to give them the talk. Unfortunately, I couldn't reference the talk that my father gave to us, because obviously it's a different time that we're living in, and
You gotta revise that demonstration.
to be perfectly honest with y'all,
Gotta revise.
I didn't know what to tell my sons, y'all. When they asked me to teach them the game, I tried to explain that the game is a system that will more than likely fail them. But I'm a felon myself, so what the hell am I supposed to tell them? When they're being cheated out of their youth. And they used to be viewed as harmless in the yard when it was duck, duck, goose. But now they're regarded as targets. Son, duck. When they shoot, it's not a game. When they claim that the penitentiary is the only place that we fit. So at night they move us into cell blocks like pawns. So it might be why they got their chest out. But if not tic-tac-toe, son, they'll just tag toes till everybody in your circle is X'd out.
Rewind that.
Woo!
Rewind that.
Yeah.
Rewind that.
Meet it again. Bring that back, bro.
All the way.
They move us into cell blocks like pawns, so it might be why they got their chest out. But if not tic-tac-toe, son, they'll just tag toes till everybody in your circle is X'd out.
X'd out.
Wow. Yeah.
But I doubt they listen to daddy now. Because they'd rather be with their friends, but rolling 8 balls in the alley can only lead to the pen. What do I tell them?
Come on, poet.
8 balls.
When I'm a felon myself. So I know how these cops patrol with the intentions to control our sons. Waiting for the opportunity to put a hole in one. So I teach them to put their hands up, but don't expect to go rounds because they'll unload rounds, and when shots ring out from out of bounds, they still count.
Ain't no
So
boxing.
don't expect a fair game. Because black boy, you get watched 24, like it's a shot clock. 24, but when you're shot before 24, it's fair game. And there's no charge in court, so pick a role. Because this is modern warfare. When they get the opportunity, they put us in the crosshairs and call it duty. So I tell my sons, be safe. And when these aliens raid and invade space, just know your daddy is saying grace till you make it to home base. Because it seems that we're the only ones that are playing. And their game plan is to keep us on the block so they can take shots. Son, I don't want you to hang, man. Because black boys are in jeopardy. Plus there's poison in the hood. And so my sons won't have to risk their life. I'd will a fortune if I could. But the game has changed from when it was simple then. When all we had was a toy. I brought my sons into a life with 2 strikes. For that I tell them. Last piece. So usually, as a writer, we're writers here, and Red and I were talking about it. A lot of times it'll hit you at weird times. I'm driving, it'll hit me, but for the most part, it's usually when I open my eyes.
It's the same way.
When I open my eyes in the morning, well, I call it the morning sickness. Because the morning is when I feel the sickness. And this intense pain, it's a forming of words, warring inside like a riot, but I didn't notice the signs, and so I broke up. What's strange is I couldn't see the changes until it was too late, so now I'm in the craving stages. But I'm trying to control these urges in fear of going blind because I'm staring at these lines until something emerges. And I'm trying to see that this need for release won't cease because this piece is a part of me until I cut the umbilical. And now I hoard this chorus. Fuck being lyrical. There's a method to his madness. Ever since his dad passed, his back has been causing havoc like a bad kid. So I guess you could say I'm a maverick. The way I transform pages. And with a poem I've been known to brainstorm, then form phrases as each word is constructed, syllable by syllable. It's a fact that I can't be fucked with.
Woo!
Ooh, come on.
Unfuckwittable.
I call it morning sickness. Because it didn't dawn on me till it was dawn on me. And my form is a platform, so in tat form, these poems are drawn on me in cursive. So it hurts when the words rip. I'm a wordsmith. And these curves get discouraged by the words, but they ain't heard shit. There's poetry. There's poetry growing in me. Like an adolescent. But they won't get the whole scheme, so I add a lesson. So there's no question who's the coldest. And everything that I spit is sick. Cold.
My brother.
Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. Vicious. Love it, man. Love it, man.
Cold game, man.
Gratitude.
Yes, sir, brother. You already know.
Great job.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Congratulations.
And guess what? Hey, boo, look. When y'all get done, we out of here. My brother just went up there and on you, look.